funny, isn't it, with Doom? The Dark Ages on the horizon, a game I'm genuinely looking forward to and can't wait to dive into. I'm left staring at the packaging with a question that's become uncomfortably common in modern gaming. When are we, the customers, finally going to stand up and demand better protection for the products we pay for? Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today I'm not just looking forward to the return of one of the most brutal, satisfying franchises in gaming history, I'm also calling out the absolutely disgusting state of physical game releases. Let's be honest, Doom: The Dark Ages might be a masterpiece in gameplay. Early reviews certainly make it sound that way. But that disc you're buying, it's a hollow promise. Reports say the PS5 physical release has just 85 megabytes on the disc. The Xbox version is hardly better, clocking in at a paltry 342 megabytes. That's not a game, that's a digital handshake pretending to be a product. And the rest of the game, hidden behind an 85 gigabyte download you must fetch from the internet. Oh sure, there's a little internet required badge on the box, but nowhere does it scream you're basically buying a glorified license key and praying the servers don't go down next year. Once again, the publisher, in this case Bethesda, expects you to pay full price for something you don't actually own. And if this sounds familiar, it should. The same happened earlier this year with Indiana Jones and the Glory Hole, Great Circle, where only 20 gigabytes of a 120 gigabyte game came on the disc. Nintendo's even moving to download code-only physical cards for the upcoming Switch 2. We're inching toward a dystopia where physical games are a facade, a smokescreen meant to trick collectors and preservationists into thinking they're getting something real. Instead, it's little more than rented access, with the landlord ready to revoke your keys at any time. So, let's talk about that. Ownership. The reason we used to buy physical media in the first place was security, that feeling that no matter what happened with your internet, your account, your subscription, or your console, you had something tangible. Now, companies are treating physical releases as nothing more than DRM tokens. Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. All of them have clauses that let them restrict access to your purchased content. Hell, Nintendo even reserves the right to brick your console if they detect unauthorized use. You heard that right. Buy a Switch and tinker with it, they'll nuke your system, and you paid for that with your own money. This isn't just anti-consumer, it's predatory. So, we're being robbed in broad daylight by suits who think as long as the marketing is flashy and the game scores a few 9 out of 10s, we'll roll over and accept this treatment like good little customers. Well, maybe it's time to stop being customers, because here's the uncomfortable truth. If you don't actually own the game you paid for, then piracy isn't theft. Let that sink in. If the publisher can revoke your access at any time, if the physical media is just a plastic coaster with a login key, and if you're paying full price for the privilege of streaming data from a server they control, what exactly are you stealing when you pirate a copy? Certainly not something you own. These companies aren't protecting their intellectual property. They're holding your access hostage behind paywalls, downloads, and legal clauses that strip you of every right as a consumer. So maybe it's time we stop giving them our money, or only wait until the games hit sales from lack of sales. Maybe it's time we start demanding actual ownership. Full games on disc, no mandatory internet connections, and no more treating customers like criminals for expecting the thing they bought to actually be theirs. Because if this keeps up, the only people preserving gaming history won't be the publishers. It'll be the very pirates they've spent decades demonizing. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.